Uni people, Terry the UniGeezer here, and I've got a brand new updated 36er free mounting tutorial for you today. I'll be showing you 6 different mounting techniques that you can use with any size unicycle, plus a totally new idea that I came up with that will help you mount your 36er if you're either too tired or want to conserve energy on a long ride. Some of you might remember a previous tutorial I made where I used 2 cinder blocks to approximate pedal position with a paper plate on the mounting side, and the goal was to get your other foot up and onto the second block without smashing the paper plate. The 2 fundamental flaws with that technique was that the blocks were only 6 inches high, or a full 4 inches lower than even the pedals of a 20-inch unicycle when in the horizontal mounting position, so not even close to the 36er pedal height. And the foot area of the blocks were also way larger than unicycle pedals, so that was a bit of a cheat as well. This is my brand new updated 36er free mount trainer, with each post being 18 inches high, exactly the same height as 36er pedals in the mounting position. I made mine to line up with 110mm cranks. You can make one of these very easily for just a few bucks, and I've put build instructions in the description. The first mounting technique is the static mount, or as I call it, the get up and go mount. You place your first foot on the back facing post and start hopping up and down with your other foot, trying not to apply any weight to the mounted foot. Then try hopping up onto the second post with all the force being generated from your hopping foot. Here's a demonstration on my 36er. By launching myself up on the Uni using only my left foot and applying as little weight as possible to the first foot, the wheel won't move backwards and I'm off and rolling. The second mount is the jump step, which gets you up onto the Uni much faster. Practice this until your first foot makes as little sound as possible when jumping up and contacting the back-facing post. By not making too much sound, this will confirm that you are putting minimal weight on that post. Here's the actual jump step mount on my 36er. The third mount is the running jump step, which is just a little faster version of the regular jump step, but designed to get you up and rolling even quicker. Again, try to make as little sound as possible when contacting the back post. Here's what the actual mount looks like. The fourth mount is the full classic jump mount, where you jump up with both feet simultaneously, trying to land consistently centered on the posts at the same time. This one will take a bit more practice than the other mounts, but it's a good mount to learn. You won't need the training stand for the next 3 mounts, the first of which is the tire grab chest mount. You hold the wheel in place with both hands to prevent it from moving, and place yourself across the saddle with the back of the seat just below your belly button. Then rock forward, letting your feet come up off the ground to land on the pedals. The 6th and final free mount technique is the vertical crank mount. You start with the mounting pedal at 6 o'clock or straight down, so the wheel will remain stationary with your full weight on it. Standing behind the Uni, in my case slightly to the left with my left hand on the handle, I'm also applying the brake to make sure the wheel won't move. Then I mount the Uni by lifting my other foot onto the left pedal, lean forward, and go. And now I'd like to show you a totally new mounting technique that I came up with that can give you an actual leg up to help you mount your 36er if you feel a bit tired on one of those long rides or you just want to conserve your energy. You actually carry it with you, but it adds no extra weight and takes up no extra space. How is this possible? And the good news is that most of you already have this mounting helper, but you just don't know it yet. We've all heard of one of these, right? A helmet mount for a camera. Well, I've taken that term literally, and now I'd like to introduce you to the UniGeezer helmet mount. It instantly makes you 7 to 9 inches taller depending on your type of helmet, making it much easier to get yourself up onto the Uni since it puts you that much closer to the saddle. I put a little eye hook into the side of the helmet and then attached this retractable reel which has a 48-inch nylon cord. So now when I'm standing on the helmet, it makes me about 6 feet 7 inches tall instead of my usual 5'11". So it's more just a case of stepping onto the Uni from a much higher position. And then the helmet goes right back on my head and we're off and rolling. Well, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you out on the trail.